So, hello and welcome back to another playthrough of Europa Universalis 4. Of course, with the Anbennar Fantasy mod. And if we take a look at our straw poll from last time, we have a clear winner who's gonna be played this time. So we're gonna jump into Urviksten and turn into Black Castanor in the near future. But before we jump into Urviksten, there's something else that we of course need to do, because there's gonna be another straw poll in the description for the next playthrough. And this time we're gonna do it a little bit different, because usually I would drop the lowest choice as well, but as you saw in the straw poll, they were fairly close together, so I'm gonna keep all of the choices still in there and just gonna add one more. But we are gonna just quickly go over the list again, just to see. So first of all, we have Jamrocourt as a choice, who would turn into Winter Necromancy and all of those fun things. We do have Zanzab, who wants to get their revenge on the Gnolls and drive them even further back than ever before. We have the Mountain Shark, who want to turn into... Wait, this is the... No, it's the Rail Skulkers. This is the Mountain Shark. Who want to turn into... well, most of the goblins here will turn into the All Clan. But these ones would be the ones that I would do it with. We do have Arakellin. A little bit of rainforest burning, a little bit of trading. You know, just fun stuff. And the new choice will be Isobelin, which is currently not on the map. It's one of the adventure attacks that forms out of Tournea, right? Oh wait, so the one who owns... no, Tournea. Actually not sure. I need to look at who actually starts with that. You know what? We could quickly... Wait, I knew it. I'm correct. There we go. They basically jump into Isobelin and turn into... or rather they build a big city. They want a New York-like concept. Very tall play, so they're gonna be right there. Well, those are the 5 nations as a choice. Jamrocourt, Isobelin, Zanzab, Arakellin, and... what's the last one? Silly me. Oh, Mountain Shark. To All Clan. So, like I said, there will be a straw poll in the description that you can vote on for the next playthrough. But for now, it is time that we jump into Urviksten. Sort of Dark Vikings. I mean, not just color-wise, I guess. Actually, I don't know how they stand on moral. But, oh, okay, yeah. We do have a little bit to read before we jump into anything. We lie defeated, our empire broken from within and without. On Morborn floods, Kardadeg was pierced by an arrow. At Balmire, my father and Kastan was slain by the warlock. Gardeck lies dead by the blades of the Rodan March upstart, and Ebonmark is lost. But remember this, my son, we earned our place through strength. We have returned home in shame, but are never defeated. Promise me you'll tend the forge and let it temper your spirit. Gather the lavish clans, the skulls from the High Temple, and even the she-bear's kin. We will return and remind of 3 realms the fear of black ice. Deathbed quote of Urvik Ebenfrost to his successor, Alvor Ebenfrost. The wind blows through the mountains as the forges burn day and night, creating the weapons that will reforge a shattered empire. With fleets of black as night sails bringing more and more gold to the war chest, and one's revered name is whispered in the halls of Garudia, Ebenfrost. During the legendary era of black ice, when the Reavers rode the waves and became the terror of the seas, legendary figures emerged. Names like the Hilda Reaver Queen, Hendrik Divenscourge, or Berda Bjarnsson were enough to inspire terror in the hearts of the men of the Green Lands, but none reached the level of fame and fear of the legendary Reaver, Castan Ebenfrost. Famous for killing the previous Castan and taking the empire for himself, after his rise to power he changed the trials and turned them into a dynastic affair where no one not bearing the name of Ebenfrost could take the trials. Several so-called wise men point out that this was the reason for the fall of Castanor. Foolish of them all, the Ebenfrost dynasty was the best thing that ever happened to Asgarn. The civil wars had stopped and Castanor prospered under the watchful eye of the Black Dragon. Urviksten, the birthplace of the greatest dynasty Kano has ever seen, was occupied until the fall of Castanor, when Urvik, one of the sons of Castan the Enthralled, regained his home and settled the land along with veterans of the Sorcerer King's War, and so the House of Ebonfrost survived the fall of Castanor. Yet the reputation of the Ebonfrost was stained and vilified by the Sorcerer King, a fact that will never be forgotten. After recovering Urviksten, the Ebonfrost faced a long period of recovery and waiting to gather the Gerudian refugees fleeing north. They waited for a moment of weakness from their neighbors to reclaim their riches and establish a power base from which to take back what rightfully belonged to them. That opportunity presented itself in the year 1410, when the acclaimed Jarl of Novskull died and was succeeded by a weak and corrupt heir. As the new Jarl was crowned, Urviksten began the offensive, and although the army of Novskull was experienced and well equipped, it was crushed by the imposing discipline of the Black Banners. In the last battle of the Black Pine War, Jarl Karl II, Ebonfrost, killed the Jarl of Novskull in single combat and exhibited his head on the walls of Urviksten. But just as Urviksten ascended, a great tide began. An army of beastly primitive creatures poured forth from the northern pass and overwhelmed the armies of Northern March. As quickly as it began, the ascent of Urviksten was suddenly halted by the new threat. Now with the defeat of Dokkanson, the armies of Frozenmoor turned their gaze to the north, looking for any sign of weakness, and thus Urviksten's ambitions have been cut short, and currently the Jarldom is in a dangerous situation. Will the dynasty that marked an era of conquest and power fade into obscurity, or will the Ebonfrost return to the rightful place and reject their birthright with Ebon steel and fire? So I wouldn't call our nation nice, but ambitious and a little bit arrogant. There is not much towards the faith here, and this is also not that much different, so there's nothing else to read. Yeah, this is it, the Empire. I don't care about the Empire. There we go. The past is something much looked back to in Garudia. Nostalgia for better times when we were feared across the seas of Alan, when every coastline could face our reavers and our entire realms forged in our image from their weakness. Our cold and meager lands forged strength and rewarded our ancestors with ebon steel. This mythical metal, at first a mundane black with the faintest of purple sheen, was reforged and woken with the power of the skaldic songs. Many of our greatest heroes wielded such weapons and armor of ebon steel, yet even in their time the secrets of forging ebon steel were almost gone. Once the forges of Urviksten and Bloodfjell ran red and full of song, yet our ancestors lost their greatest gift through the strife and shame. The art of forging ebon steel and unlocking its true power has been forgotten. So, ebon steel provinces increase your force limit of ebon steel infantry by 1.5. Every time you expand infrastructure. Ooh. Building a mage tower in these provinces increases that by a further 2. You may only recruit new ebon steel infantry units when you have unlocked the secrets of ebon steel forging. So basically we also then get a bunch of ebon steel infantry. Okay. Let's put all of these guys together. That is a special kind of unit that costs less, receives less fire damage, less morale damage, less shock damage, and has less regiment manpower usage, but they are slower to reinforce. Okay, that's basically like a very healthy. Like they don't really do a lot of damage, but they kind of keep a lot of stuff at bay. I see. Ebon Steel Forge. Okay, it's just a spell modifier. There's also this modifier here. Do we have any other ebon steel? Not at the moment. We have harpies? Huh? Well, that's cool. I didn't even know that there were harpies here. Alright, harpies we have. Lovely. Let's look at some other stuff. Jarl Karl II Ebonfrost is a terrible diplomat. But he has a lot of military at least. Anything else he has settled? We are human. And we have ebon steel stockpiles. Which basically makes our ebon steel infantry dirt cheap. Good to know. We have a special government reform. The Ebonfrost dynasty practices a form of government that is in many ways synonymous with the dynastic household itself. Within their realm, the heads of the dynasty have almost unlimited authority, and despite years of hardship, there never seems to be a last Ebonfrost. Fixed dynasty, chance of a new heir, unjust demands, harsh treatment, rebel suppression, efficiency. Okay. How does our money look? Our money looks not that great. We do have some stuff to pick here. And we're gonna just pick the guys who are our rivals anyway. We are right next to you and you, Oven Cup. I think we're gonna pick Oven Cup despite them being probably the friendliest towards us. So, we are making not much money. We have in the Warden's Bay. I guess the Bay of Chills does not float into it. No, I'm gonna collect then here as well. Alright, what do we have here? We have Land Leader Shock and we can raid coasts. That is always nice. That is always spicy. Before we look into the missions, we look at something else. We can do a great hunt, okay. There's a lot of stuff here. So we can organize the scouts, which Council for Garudia, we do need to own the fitting provinces for it. We can recite a new tale when they have enough. I guess it's something to do with their religion. If we have enough money and Miltech, we can rediscover the Ebon Forging. And we can revive the Ebonfrost Empire. Which I assume is also something that we do when we go all the way to the end of the mission tree. We do also... wait. We have a special thingy to get rid of wanted stuff. That is actually really cool. Nice. Good. Of course, we have barely anything here. We have the Skalderic Faith, which gives us step cost and tolerance of the true faith. We can select a deity to worship. What do we want to start with? Oh, there's a lot. Ship cost, corporation. I think we do need some kind of combat boost at the start, right? Infantry combat ability. Legitimacy or shock damage. I don't think the percentage really does a lot. I think we're gonna take the combat ability. Wait, before I do that, I want to take a look at the missions. Maybe one of the missions is like, have something special. Oh, you're a 6 shock general. That's quite nice. Yeah, let's take a look at the current missions before we do anything. So we need to get our army up. So we get started with this. We need to gain prestige. Okay, that just gives us claim on the Castanev area. Alright, so the first thing that we're gonna do is actually get I think we're gonna get a horse. Then we can just decide on that. But they say we do need prestige, so maybe I am gonna actually do this one instead. Yeah, you know what? I mean, also more shock damage is not bad for the current situation. So, we do have this stuff here. Let's make sure that we gain something back. I also feel like we're gonna definitely... I mean, this we might as well also do. Religious culture. I don't think we want to need to start with that. None of these I need. Right of the nations. Elected burials, not at the moment, thanks. We are gonna take this, obviously. Right of council, supremacy over the crown. Current. No, this is the wrong one, no. We would need that. You guys, patronage of the arts, we need prestige. No. Free enterprise. I guess we could do a private trade fleet as well. And otherwise we don't want anything else here. Adventurers. We are gonna go for the General's Quest Awards. We do just have enough for that. What do we even have? Land of Adventure? Okay, and you probably are religious. Okay. So... I mean, one thing that we clearly can do right away is make money. Let's also speed this up. Let's also quickly see, is there anyone who wants to be my friend? That Garhaven would be my friend. I mean, I need an ally. Like, there's no argument about that. All of these are fairly far away. . Let's pick something that's not gonna immediately get killed. Anbennar. I mean, I guess I'm gonna also all rob him. Or raid him blind. But yeah, I think this friendship we can do. It might... Oh, but it might slow us down quite a bit. Like 5 years. Because we get claims on the territory. I highly assume. Olafslund. Yeah. Ah, screw it. Don't need him. So... Oh wait, can I only raid of the wrong faith? Yeah, seems like it. There we go. Give me your money. Give me your money. Give me your money. Oh. This is too far away. Okay, that feels bad. And I assume that this is also then too far away? Oh no, this is close enough. Okay, that's weird. This is too far away. Alright. We need to get this done as soon as possible. Let's hope that the horse... that you show up before something bad happens. We're of course gonna make use of our boy. Come on, give me the horse. I could actually go for an advisor, even with that. So, hear me, men of Urviksten. You are descendants of many heroes from Urvik to Cust and Ebbenfrost. We have fought to protect our homes from the Reachmen, and we have fought to take what is ours from them. To the south, Wallenmarch has been dyed grey with orcs, foul monsters whose green kin had slain Castanor. But we Gerudians slay monsters. They are naught but larger men who bleed and die, that fight with might not from skill, but from their inherited brawn. Warriors of Urviksten, follow me, heir of Cust and Ebbenfrost, for together we will drive these beasts from our lands and we will unite our brethren. Let's go. Yeah, do you have no friends? We get claims and prepared for war. So this one is... Oh, this one is immediately build a workshop. This is actually gonna take a second. But this one is the Conquest around here. Give me the claim. Claim. Fight. Kill. So. Let's leave behind some dudes. You do have a siege pip, right? I hate this so much, do you know that? So, you go back. Let's do it like this, screw it. Wait. Ah! You know what? Let's do this again. Why do you keep the fucking leader on the horses? That makes no sense. There we go. Let's also make sure that we do have enough boats after all. Let's also get a few more galleys actually while we're here. We can have more after all. I guess in the meantime we can build a spy network on you guys. You would be willing for a royal marriage, but not for being an ally. Interesting. Huh? Oh, trade dispute. I was for a second like, okay, why do you already have claims on these guys? Or like stuff on these guys? I mean, this is just gonna help me to push through all of this stuff. Oh, this is actually fairly easy. Gives me some stuff. Alright. And we'll see how much we actually do like naval stuff. But yeah, as it turns out, the orcs are getting closer and closer. How about we do this a little bit? I do like that idea of just trying to not get killed right away. I've heard good things about that. We didn't probably... No, we didn't get anything. Alright. Knoxville. Yoink. Money. There's nothing else we can do, probably. Oh, there's a humiliate that we could have taken, but not too late. Can't do much about that. Let's score that. And immediately unite these nations. Any changes here? Nope. I mean, we do need to play on our strengths after all. 1, 2. You can go over here. You guys can go over here. Lineage of Ebonfrost. The Ebonfrost dynasty is known infamously throughout all of Karnor as great conquerors and warriors. In 865, after... what's it called? After AA, there we go. Castan Ebonfrost, once a lowly reaver, rose to greatness when he conquered all of Castanor in 1 year. He secured his rule by passing the trials after smashing his way past their armies, and further changed the trials to be available only for his hereditary heir. His dynasty ruled Ashen Sky, right? Whatever. His dynasty ruled Castanor until 1015, when Castan, the... okay, the... isn't it 103? Enthralled was broken, which led to his death by Nichmer, the Sorcerer King. Fortunately, he was succeeded by 2 sons and a daughter. Garek unsuccessfully attempted to reclaim Castanor, the Urvik went north and reclaimed his namesake. Castan Ebonfrost's ancestral home of Urviksten and Alvada married Urdion, star-sworn of Silurion fame. We are the descendants of these great men and women. I will not let the Ebonfrost name down. We get claim on Castan of Area. Lovely. This one needs us to have an army tradition. Any known country have an army tradition under Urviksten? Or like I need to be better than these guys. That's what's happening here. I see. I mean, I guess we can also loot this territory while we're at it. It's gonna take a second. It's not fast enough, right? Let's double stack that then. Thanks, game. Appreciate it. Dun dun. Okay, there's Harpies attacking Travelers. Oh! If we're cruel, we can be very unhelpful. But I kind of don't want to be very unhelpful. This costs me 50 military power. I think I'm just gonna pay the money. Let them do some nonsense. Yeah, that's just me, guys. Nothing to worry about. They're friendly towards me. That doesn't really mean much, does it? There we go. We take these provinces. Full annexation, as always. We have claims on all of this, so we might as well eat all of this. As simple as that. Come together. Let's quickly see if we can continue. Nope, still not. You have 8, but that is not enough to stop me. Okay, we should... yeah, we have like so much shock. There is nothing that they can do about that. I should also be as quick as possible over here. But Blood of the Victors. The strength of our Ebonfrost is no coincidence. It is a direct heritage of our dynasty. From Castan Ebonfrost to Urvik to Jarl, the Ebonfrost have all been physically powerful as well as being pale as snow and hair dark as raven. The Grudens respect strength and let us ensure that they do not see a lack of that in us. So we do make our hair... I guess I could have done... okay. It would have been a light reduction, but it would have been nice either way. Let's quickly go over onto this island so they don't get any more units. Just making sure of that. That might be unpleasant. Okay, it's alright. Good. Oh, that's actually rather fast. Do we get any boats? No. Oh no, we did get a boat. A light ship. So, this time... this is only Scout Scholar, that doesn't matter. I also want to now turn on this. I probably don't get enough money for it, but I'm still gonna do it. This is not a horse. Scout Scholar has less units. Yeah, and Bjarnik is occupied, so yeah, this is a rather fast conquest, not gonna lie. You guys, of course, repair yourselves real quick. Oh, we also probably want to quarter stuff. Don't mind me. So, Scout Scholar. And after all, we do need to get strong enough before anything bad happens. And as long as we have this lad around. 1, 2, 3. Of course, all of the horses. Oh, actually, you need to go here first anyway. Let's quickly make sure of all of this. So, then we take you. You're gonna join that. Didn't cost me that much manpower after all. You guys just come together to make looting happening. So. Quick and easy. Tactical genius. Lovely. Now we just need to wait for this to end. We could see if we can get some more boats. No, shame. Oh, there's our target. You're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. Yeah, we did that fairly fast. That's good. Okay, they're all dead. So, let's make use of this territory as long as we can. It's gonna take probably a while to get everything in. But for all of this, we just need to finish up our conquests. And we get manpower courier speed. I mean, we need to prepare ourselves for Frozen Moor. We've established that. They have vessels en masse, they have troops everywhere. Is there any potential alliance? We can establish some alliances. That's good. I can see that the certain Sea Dead is currently eating up Janrik, as they are losing towards Optodol. I see. Interesting. Isn't that curious? Alright, agenda. Stability at least 1. Manpower. Trade power. Mercenary. Okay, I think we're gonna do the stability at least 1, because we want to reach that anyway. So. Get them, lads, get them. This is gonna be a Scout Scholar. No, see that. Okay. It's a shame. That's a friendship that we cannot get. Either way, conquer Olaflund. The Garudan of the Giants Gravesea are named after the ancient hero Olaf, said to have been the son of Urvik. Olaf brought the Garudan peoples further into the new homeland, to where Redgarhaven and Skaldol now stand. Since this ancient hall of Olafsborg has fallen in significance, Olaflund has always been fractured among the small jarldoms precariously perched between sea and mountains. Urviksten has prided itself on being the largest, although the truth is that the land is nothing but rock and crack. The ebb and frost of Urviksten cannot last forever as lords of empty mountains. We must integrate the lowlands of Nauxvoll and Auvenkap and control over Skaldol and Redgarhaven, spiritual heart and the secular brain. Okay. Will allow for Urviksten to assert itself as the true ruler of Olaflish. Alright. Fortify against the Great Height. I think that's also very necessary. Our warriors might be the best in all of Garudia. Their talent wanes in the sight of the monstrous grey beasts that have emerged from the northern past the giants' tears. The grey beasts have subjugated our old enemies of Vordenmarch in one fell swoop. But we are not Reachmen, we are Garudians. We adapt where they remain rigid. The Reachmen failed to defend their many castles. We will remain vigilant for the inevitable attack, and we will be ready with fortification that will give them dread. Alright, we get a castle, and we get a bunch of exploration. We see Frozen Moor, the bastards, the fiends. We'll pick Janrik, Optrol, and I guess just make this full. So, you all come together. What do we have next here? We have the need to get a local autonomy down in Skaldol. We need to control a province over here. Okay, that's gonna take a second. We need to conquer these guys for it. And we need to wait for Urviksten to get the castle done. Oh wow, that is actually really cool. So, but we have done our conquests. We are not gaining money, I assume. Nope. think this we're gonna do an infantry, just to even things out. We have a bit of stuff to organize. It's gonna take a hot second to get done. I think I'm also gonna... but we have so... I mean, Diplo doesn't matter that much, does it? We do have probably some separatists popping up. They're gonna definitely pop up here, I assume. With 11 development. We can take you ahead of time. That's fantastic. Let's out-tech the orcs. As simple as that. I think we're gonna get another galley punch. Fuck your game. I think one thing that we're gonna do now is actually this one, because we might want to death. Yeah. So we're at -2 stability. Isn't that nice? Either way, we're gonna end the episode here. So like always, like spam shenanigans. I guess see you guys in the next episode. Bye.